Hi, I'm Jeff Snell, Superintendent of Vancouver Public Schools. Every student is different, and so too is their school experience. Before this year's seniors graduate, we wanted to hear what worked for them and where we can improve. So we asked them, and their answers were candid, sometimes surprising, and full of hope. Today we're going to hear from students at Vancouver School of Arts and Academics, Vancouver iTech Preparatory, and Vancouver Flex Academy.
One that stands out is Miss Avery, who's here, and I had her in math in 6th grade, and she's a great teacher overall. She was super inspiring, specifically for me. She was super inspiring. She encouraged me to do a lot of things, and then I love math, and I have loved math, but I honestly think it's because I've had great teachers. All the teachers I've had here have been great, elementary's been great, and I think that's the reason I love it so much. So I really appreciate, she's been very inspiring, and she's also a really great teacher.
I'm gonna go back to elementary school and my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Riley. She was amazing. We did all sorts of really fun things in that class, and 4th grade, I think you're starting to get into more actual school stuff, you know? You're not doing as many little play activities and stuff, you know, because you're growing up, and I just remember having a really good time in her class.
It probably had to be this year. Savannah Soroyce, she's my favorite teacher. She helped me with ASB, being involved in extracurricular activities, and just being really more involved socially and having an impact on other students' lives, organizing events and stuff like that.
Really just, learning to communicate with adults and just corresponding with people, writing emails, negotiating, all sorts of social skills that you'll need, to go into the workforce.
Knowledge that they give us that will actually help us is how to communicate, how to talk to people, how to interact with students and other teachers, how to talk with your peers, how to talk with people that you're working for, that you're giving a service to.
For Music in the Parks, which is a national competition, and so we competed against high schools or from multiple states, which was super cool. And I went up there, and we've been working really hard on these couple pieces of music. We did after-school rehearsals. We would practice a lot by ourselves, and every single rehearsal we came in focused and ready to work. And that process was really special to me. But then also being able to go up there and accept not only the first place for our category, but first place overall for my orchestra.
Just recently I went with Ms. Hagan, our robotics club leader, to VEX Robotics Worlds. And that was something that was completely enabled by her and her efforts in this school. And I was really grateful because that experience taught me a lot. I was able to have a lot of fun there and learn a lot with my fellow students, my friends.
Being a part of ASB has definitely been cool. I've been able to impact people and their life at Vancouver Flex Academy, and just been able to get my voice out there too.
I see me working in some sort of science field, I hope, and hopefully that's some sort of research, maybe working with a small group of people, going to remote places in the world. I really want to travel.
Well, I want to study biology and pre-med. Eventually, I want to be a surgeon, and I'm really interested in doing wilderness medicine and going out to rural areas.
This upcoming fall, I'm going to go study architecture in PSU. So I think a couple of years from now, I hopefully going to be past college and all my studies, and hopefully somewhere in a nice architecture firm, and working my way up from there.
I've thought about, the past 4 years they've been very career focused. I've thought about what I want to do, and I've kind of focused in on bartending or floristry. I see myself as either one of those, maybe even both. I don't know about marriage or children or anything like that. And I see myself as being financially competent, I think, and probably still living in this area too.
Yeah, I think things are gonna go good. And even if they don't, I've never really been one to complain about my life. I just try and make the best of everything, even tough situations, either personally or with my whole family. I think I'll be able to make the best of it, but you know, I am pretty hopeful that things will be good financially, mentally, emotionally, all that stuff. So
I feel pretty solid in that, like, if I'm really unhappy, I'll do something about it. Like, I feel capable of, like, if I hate what I'm doing, I feel like I could make a change.
As long as I stick to my advice, I feel pretty hopeful. I feel like I can, as long as I pursue, like I said, I feel like I could obtain my goals. And I'm feeling pretty hopeful for that.
Congratulations, class of 2022. Teachers, staff, families, and your community are so proud of what you've accomplished, and we can't wait to see the amazing things you'll do next.